Here we are going to show you how you can make adjustments to the HIRO indicator inside of the Bookmap trading system. Now you'll note on your screen you see two sets of indicators. The first set of indicators are these green and red triangles. Now what the HIRO indicator is doing is it is measuring the hedge impact for every single options trade that takes place in the underlying security that we are looking at. Here we are looking at Square, which is ticker SQ. So all of these individual triangles are showing the hedge impact related to all of the options trades that have taken place for Square. Now a green triangle may indicate that market makers have to buy stock in order to hedge the options trade that just took place. A red triangle indicates that market makers may have to sell stock in order to hedge that options trade. Now you notice that there is a number inside of that triangle, and that number indicates the impact of the trade, with a higher number denoting higher impact. Now in theory there's no upper bound to how large that number could be, but that trade could never be smaller than 1. So you see on my screen here I have several ones embedded in here, but I also have some larger trades like 130 and 591. These on-chart triangles are all customizable, and you can do that by going to the settings menu, hitting configure add-ons, select HIRO, and then you'll notice that there are a bunch of settings and parameters you can adjust. The first and most obvious is the color. If you want to select away from the standard red and green, you may do so through this menu. Next, we wanted to talk about the icon size here at the top. The icon size, you'll notice as I drag this to the right, the size of the triangles on the chart will increase, and they also adjust larger for more impactful trades, and then they are a smaller size for trades with less impact. Next, we have the delta filter. Now the filter just takes out those trades which are smaller than the number you denote in this box. In other words, if I put in a 50, you'll notice a lot of the icons on my chart disappear because the hedge impact is smaller than 50. The last adjustment that we can make is this aggregation tool. Now you notice that I have aggregation turned on. I'm going to unselect this so that you can see the difference on your screen. So what the aggregation tool is doing, as I reselect it, it is taking many small trades and combining them into bigger impact prints. This cleans up the screen a bit and can often allow for easier viewing. The last part of the indicators that you notice are on the bottom here, called the HIRO cumulative. Now the cumulative is a rolling sum of all the trades that have taken place on the day. Regardless of how you adjust the on-screen indicator at the top, the cumulative indicator is going to track the rolling sum of the hedging impact for every trade for the entire day. And what's key to notice here is that you see a big jump in the cumulative indicator, and you can see there are some large individual trades here, 142 and 591. But you also see a big jump in the stock. The stock moves from 205 all the way up to 205.50 along with this big print. And that is telling us that market makers likely needed to buy stock along with this large options print, and that did have some impact in pushing the stock higher. Now conversely, you can see that just a minute or two later, a bunch of bearish trades came into the market, and following that, there was a big stock trade, and the stock seemed to come down or trade off after that. This is the type of action we see every day using the HIRO indicator. Now, if you have any questions on this of a technical nature, please reach out to Bookmap support at support@bookmap.com. If you have any questions on the methodology behind the HIRO indicator, please reach out to support@spotgamma.com. Thanks.